What's going on, guys? 1st of July. Can you believe it's already the 1st of July? It's InBody time. Have we lost any muscle? Have we kept any muscle? Have we lost any fat? Have we kept all the fat? Let's find out. See where we're at. 1st of July. Oh yeah, let's go.
The sides of your body. The test is completed.
InBody results. When I started this journey, muscle versus marathon, I did the first reading on the 29th of May. So 29th of May, I was 67.3 kg, 67.3 kilos. Today, I was 67.7 kilos. So I added weight. Where is that weight gone? So my muscle mass was 36.9 kilos. This one was 37.5 kilos. So according to this, at this moment, I've gained muscle. Helder, you've increased your activity cardio-wise and you've gained muscle? Not so far. Body fat mass, how much mass I'm carrying. 2.8 kilos when I did the first reading. Today, 2 kilos, meaning I dropped 0.8 of a kilo of fat. Which I'm not surprised because I've increased my activity, right? My percentage body fat, you got to bear in mind that this is the InBody. I know some of you are going to, no, there's no way that you're that much body, and not probably not on the DEXA scan, but I'm going by the tool that I'm using, which is the InBody. I was 4.2% body fat last time. I was 3% body fat this time. Purely because, according to the readings, muscle's gone up, fat's come down. Obviously, the percentage is going to be much better than before. My visceral fat is 1, which is the lowest it can be. So I'm really pleased with that. Always has been around there. Now, here's the reason my muscle mass has gone up. It's all to do with water. There's no way that I'm gaining muscle. I'm pretty much maintaining, which I'm very, very happy with, by the way, because the goal with this whole process is to not lose any muscle whilst trying to create that endurance that I want for the marathons. And so, yes, I'm not be doing a huge amount of running yet, and potentially this is going to be a problem going forward, which we'll keep an eye on. But the reason my muscle mass has gone up is because my actual total body water has gone up. So my water last month was, on the 29th of May, was 47.4 liters. This morning was 48.4 liters. So that's an increase in 1 liter. That's water shifted into the muscle cell. The InBody thinks that I've gained muscle. I haven't. That's just pure water. Now, if, for example, the water stayed at 47.4 and my muscle had gone up, then maybe I'd gain new muscle, but that's not the case. So also means, actually my body fat percentage is not 3%, it's probably a little bit higher than that, because if my muscle mass stayed exactly the same and my fat mass came down a little bit, my body fat percentage would have gone up slightly more. But again, just gives you an indication of where roughly I'm at. So this is the InBody results. So far, I'm happy with the fact that we haven't lost any muscle, and that's brilliant. So that's exactly what I want to see on a month-to-month basis. I'll see you on the gym floor for a bit.
But easier deals doesn't necessarily mean good deals, does it? And that's the panic I don't want to see. I would rather see what some of you positive people project, which is that United have got a plan.
Hell yes!
Let's calm down. But I'm worrying that the plan they had.
I'm over the moon with that. Woo! So far in this session, it's been going really, really well. Progressive overload on everything. Last time on this, I got 3 reps. Just got 6 there. Really, really good reps as well. So, started the session with calves, got a PB there. Then glute press, got a PB there. Glute mid kick back, got a PB there. Machine chest press, got a PB there. These are the most important things for me. Hence why I'm doing them at the beginning of the session, because these are the areas that I really want to improve on, and I've got progressive overload on all of them. So I'm really, really over the moon with that. So happy with that massively. Moving on to some maintenance stuff now. Machine upper back row, single leg extension, single leg seated leg curl, machine single arm row, incline dumbbell, single arm side lateral, single arm tricep push down, cable, alternate bicep curl, and incline reverse crunch. That's it. I'm not going to record it anymore, and I'll talk to you at the end of the video. Hopefully if I have time, because I have a client at 11 o'clock and it's now 20 past 10. I'm hoping to finish on time. So see you in a bit. Talking you through week 5 last week. We're now on to week 6. Today is Tuesday. So last week's sleep, 7 hours total in 3 minutes, which is slightly less. The previous week I did 7 hours and 20, so about 20 minutes less. However, my deep sleep, 1 hour and 27, really happy with that. Good quality still there. 1 hour and 12 here, so slightly better deep sleep. Although I had less sleep, better quality sleep there. In terms of my REM, 1 hour and 13, 1 hour and 19. So thereabouts the same on the REM situation. So slightly less sleep, but better quality sleep, which is good. In terms of calories, 2,784 calories. The previous week, 2,510. However, I missed a meal. I didn't log a meal on a Monday, which was my wife's birthday. So it was probably more than that. But it's what I logged, so going by this. 194 grams of protein, 175, so slightly more protein this week. Fiber, 55, 48, so slightly more fiber as well. 316 carbs, 348 carbs. I did say I wanted to increase my carbs purely because of the increased cardio, and I'm glad I've done that, and I feel good for it. Fat 71 and fat 68, so pretty much all of it increased, but again, I do think here with that meal that I've missed, this will have changed slightly, so take that with a pinch of salt. I do want to bring my carbs down slightly more, my fats down slightly more, maybe around the 55-60 mark, and really up my carbs, and even bring my protein down a little bit more as well to really help to fuel my sessions. And as they get more and more and more and more, what I mean by that is longer cardio sessions with the runs, for example, that's going to be really, really crucial for me. In regards to some stats, steps, last week was 11,163. This week, 9,695. I'm okay with that. I've been doing around 11,000, but for some reason this week, that's come down. However, I have increased more bike rides, so that doesn't count steps. So the cardio has gone up slightly on the bike ride situation. And also, I had a tennis session last week, which I thought I would have got a lot more steps than I did, and I didn't, so it's cool. My HRV 32 and 33, so they're about the same. My resting heart rate 52, 53, so around the same, and my VO2 max 40 and 40, so those variables have stayed pretty much the same. I'm going to talk you through my workouts for last week. I'm just going to wipe this off and I'll come back and talk to you about that. Activity wise, last week, Monday, 6.7 miles bike ride to work and back. Tuesday, a weight session, full body plus tennis. Wednesday, again, a 6.7 mile bike ride, work and back. Thursday, a 3 mile walk, weights, and a 3 mile moderate run. Friday, 6.3 mile bike ride, work and back, but I went to my barber, so I didn't count on the way back that bit there, so it would have been 6.7 again. Saturday, 6.7 mile bike ride, work and back, plus weights. And Sunday, my longest run to this point, 5 miles. So that was my activity for last week. I'm also doing pliability pre and post runs, and also pretty much every night I do 20 minutes of stretching. So this is where we're at the moment. Today we've got a full body session. I rode here, I'm going to ride home, and also we've got tennis today. Today's Tuesday, so second session of tennis with my wife, and see how that goes. So yeah, this is where we're at the moment. We're tracking everything, seeing how things are going, and then we'll have better decisions to make in terms of if we need to change nutrition, look at sleep a bit more. But this is why I'm tracking everything and keeping you guys updated as well. I'm going to talk about my InBody results next, and then we'll get some training going, full body. I'll record a couple of things for you to see on the training. I don't want to get too much footage of the training because it just gets a bit boring. But if you guys want to see more of that, comment below, let me know. I'm happy to do the whole session if you want to. Just let me know. I just think sometimes it gets a bit boring watching someone train.